Good day. This is Mike Koken with Pharicode. Due to the recent situation with COVID-19 virus outbreak, ServiceNow has created a suite of tools for emergency management. This suite from ServiceNow is free and easily installed within your ServiceNow environment. Today, I am going to try to give you some insight into the emergency management operations portion of the toolset. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we need to create an incident. Let's start with a fresh creation and we'll call it COVID-19. We're going to give it a fictitious mission number and a start date of today and an end date that is several months out. Hopefully this doesn't last that long. Now we have to choose a type. We have outbreak, environmental health, natural disaster, exercise deployments, but we're going to choose outbreak because this is an outbreak. Maximum recommended continuous IMT work days, we're going to leave that at 7, and the maximum rest period following that, we'll leave that at 2, and those are default values. For the location, we could choose any of the 3 locations that we've already got set up, or we can go ahead and we can create a new location, which is what we're going to do here. We're going to choose Huntsville. We're going to give it a fictitious address. Security information, we're going to set in here level 4. Logistics information, we're going to say this is a metropolitan area. Additional information is outbreak for this case. We're going to save the information. Now we go back in and we choose Huntsville. And now we've got San Diego and Huntsville chosen for our example here. The core positions, there are default core positions, 9 of them. If we don't see the position that we were interested in, or we need to add a position, then we go in and we create a position. So we're going to click yes on here. Now there are several, many positions that are available to us. In this case, I want to create a new position because I didn't see this position before. And we're going to call it EMT. We're giving them a job title of paramedic, and we're going to call him a mobile nurse because that's really what he is, or she. The group we're going to use is operations, and we're going to set him to public health preparedness. And we're going to save it. So now all we have to do is, for San Diego, we're going to add EMT. And for Huntsville, we're also going to add EMT. Click next. At this time, we're not going to add the resources. We're going to go to another window and do that for this example. So we're going to select no. Now, if you look, there is a rundown of everything that we've done thus far. We have the virus, the outbreak, the incident number, the date, the end date, and the positions that are available to us. So when we submit this, it's going to go ahead and it's going to create us a new incident. If we look into IMT management, there's COVID-19. And this is all the data that we've acquired so far. So we're going to save this. And that pretty much gets us to the point where we've created the incident, the date, time frame, the places that it's going to be, that they're in, and also the positions that we're going to use to fill those to support them. Now it's time to get into assigning personnel with positions. So we're going to go into the IMT roster, COVID-19 Huntsville area. And as you see here, there's all of our positions that we've created loaded within this table. And there are multiple ways of setting up personnel with a position. So we're going to go in and we're going to assign directly the incident commander. So we're going to assign him here. We're going to choose Abraham Lincoln. He was commander-in-chief. We've added him to the incident commanders list, and he's good for today through Sunday for this particular location and incident. We're going to add the assignment and we're going to click save. And if you notice, Abraham Lincoln is now appearing within our screen. This is a good situational awareness screen because you want to know that you have overlap for the different positions, and you want to make sure that nothing is left open so that there's no failure on our part. For the other method, there's going in to assign the emergency medical technician. He is a environmental public health person. So we're going to add that. We're going to set him up for the 24th through the 29th, which is Tuesday through Sunday. And we're going to set up myself as being the EMT. And we're going to send this over. Now, this is a multi-step process of getting approvals for having somebody in place. Once it goes over to the deputy makes the decision based on the pending request table of how that they want to fill this. So somebody goes in and they set it up so that they would prefer that I be the technician, but they could choose somebody else when they go in and do the assignments. In this case, I'm going to choose myself and continue this. All right, there is a little checkbox over here. It's the skip approval process. And if you don't check this, an email goes out to the assigned person, and then there are two options available to them. There's an accept or a decline. We're going to forego the accept or decline email, and we're going to do skip approval process. And we're going to add this assignment of me and save it. So now we've gone into a ready to schedule status. So we're going to go into the IMT roster again. And since we're ready to schedule, you'll notice that Tuesday through Sunday says that we're ready. We're going to choose that, and we're going to select Tuesday through Sunday. This is the only option available. We're going to add the assignment. And now that it's been updated, there's one person assigned from Tuesday through Sunday, and that is me as the emergency medical technician. Now, say for example, I want to go in and I want to create a new situation where I need to mirror Abraham Lincoln to teach somebody else how to be an incident manager. So I'm going to choose somebody. He's the incident commander, so he's going to have to know a little bit about everything. And we're going to say this is a learning experience. We're going to send that over to the deputies. So we're going to pending request. We have a new position name in the request to fill the position. We're going to choose Mr. Bernie again. We want to set him up for Huntsville. In this case, say skip the approval process. We're going to save it. Now he is also in ready to schedule, and this one has actually gone into selected since we've assigned me to it. So now we're going to go back into the IMT roster section, and I have one ready. And the person that's ready is Michael Bernie. And we're going to set him up for the 26th through that Sunday. We're going to make him a shadow so that he sees everything that Abraham Lincoln sees. And we're going to add the assignment, and we're going to click save. So now Abraham Lincoln has a shadow from Thursday through Sunday, and we have situational awareness that we have somebody that's coming in and being trained. We have emergency medical technician, and then we have our incident commander. So this situational awareness allows us to go in and add personnel for positions during certain periods of time. If you notice, this is a several month thing, and we've got to be able to go in and add the people. So what we've shown here is that we can show who's on site and who's doing what at any given point in time, which really does allow us to keep track of everything that's going on without letting anything fall through the cracks. At this point, I believe that we have finished introducing you to the emergency management operations system. Thank you.